Welcome to this deep dive into the future of Shopify conversion optimization. We're here to help you, the Shopify store owner, really turn more of those visitors into actual buyers. And just quickly, this deep dive is powered by Growth Suite. Growth Suite helps you run smart discount campaigns on your store. You can test it free on Shopify. Just find it on the App Store.
Yep, and today we're drawing heavily from the future of Shopify conversion optimization, the Conversion Bible by Mohammed Tufik. Our mission really is to pull out the actionable stuff, the key strategies. We want to get you thinking beyond that standard 1.4% average conversion rate.
Right, aiming for what the top stores are doing, hitting over 3.2%.
Exactly. And that gap, well, it represents significant potential revenue growth. We're not talking small tweaks. This is about a real long-term impact.
Okay, so let's dive in. The author really sets the scene talking about the current state of play in 2025, that 1.4% average versus the 3.2% plus for top performers. And, for anyone listening thinking, oh, it's just a couple of percent, that difference financially is massive if you double your sales from the same traffic.
It's huge. And what's really interesting is the emphasis on looking beyond just that final conversion number.
Yeah.
It's about breaking down the funnel, product views, add to carts, getting to the checkout page, analyzing those smaller steps.
Finding the hidden problems, the bottlenecks.
Precisely. Those micro conversions are like warning lights. They show you where the friction points are, things you'd miss just looking at the overall rate.
Yeah.
It's like finding those small leaks before they become a flood.
I like that, being a detective for your own store. And it sounds like merchants in 2025 face pretty high customer expectations.
Oh, definitely. People expect speed like lightning fast, intuitive navigation, a checkout that's just smooth,
Yeah.
effortless.
Any little hurdle, and they might just bounce.
That's the reality. Shoppers today have very little patience for clunky sites. An extra second loading, that could be a lost sale right there.
Yeah.
But, it's also an opportunity. Meeting those expectations isn't just about avoiding lost sales. It builds loyalty. It pays off.
So where does a store owner even begin? The author starts with the technical basics. Site speed seems, absolutely critical.
Non-negotiable.
Yeah.
That 3-second loading benchmark, it's real. Around 40% of potential buyers might leave if it takes longer.
Wow, 40%. That's significant.
It is. And the trend is only intensifying. So, actionable things. Compress your images. Seriously. Reduce file sizes without killing quality. Look for efficient, lightweight themes.
Avoid loading up on too many external scripts.
Exactly. Each one adds load time. And use tools, Google PageSpeed Insights, GT Metrics, they tell you where the problems are. It's like a regular health check.
And given how much traffic is mobile now, optimizing for phones and tablets isn't an afterthought, is it?
Not at all. It has to be front and center. Mobile dominates traffic, but so many stores still feel awkward on a phone. You need a responsive theme. That's baseline, one that adapts to any screen size. And mobile navigation needs to be super clear. No tiny buttons or confusing menus.
Makes sense. Frustration levels are probably lower on mobile.
For sure. And things like Apple Pay, Google Pay, those mobile payment options, they streamline checkout massively. Fewer steps, less friction, higher mobile conversions.
Simple things too, like buttons being easy to tap.
Absolutely. Touch-friendly design.
Yeah.
Clear calls to action. Effortless scrolling and tapping. It all adds up.
Okay, so speed and mobile are sorted. What about just finding stuff? Site architecture and navigation.
Crucial. If people can't easily find what they're looking for, they can't buy it. It's that simple. There's a direct link between easy product discovery and conversion rates.
So logical menus, sensible categories.
Yes. Think like a new customer. How would they expect things to be organized? Mega menus can work well for larger catalogs. Smart collections, too, grouping products automatically.
Good filtering and sorting options seem important too. Price, size, color.
Definitely. Makes browsing smoother. Good navigation doesn't just get the first sale. It often leads to higher average order values and repeat visits because people can find more things they like.
And tied into finding things is the search bar. For someone who knows what they want, it's a direct route.
It's a high-intent pathway. And this is where AI is making a big difference. AI-powered search understands natural language, not just keywords. It gets intent, handles typos, suggests relevant stuff.
Like autocomplete suggestions or showing trending searches.
Exactly. Reduces friction, helps discovery. And analyzing your own search data, that's gold. What are people typing in? It shows you trends, gaps in your catalog, even the language customers use.
You might find they're searching for a benefit you haven't highlighted.
Precisely. It helps you optimize descriptions and understand demand. You need to keep refining it too, based on how people actually search seasonal terms, product codes, synonyms, all that.
Now, the author really flags personalization as the future. AI-driven personalization. How does that actually look in practice on a Shopify store?
Well, AI takes personalization to a whole new level. It crunches data browsing history, past buys, viewed products, email interactions to tailor the experience.
Yeah.
So you might see personalized product recommendations on the homepage or product pages, stuff that complements what you're looking at.
Not just people also bought, but more predictive.
Exactly. Predictive offerings based on behavior patterns, suggesting things you might need next, even if you haven't searched for them. Personalized emails, customized banners, it all makes the shopper feel understood.
And that feeling increases the likelihood of purchase.
Massively.
Yeah.
And loyalty, too. It feels like the store is curated just for you.
And then this tailoring extends across the whole journey, right? Not just product suggestions.
Oh, yeah. Tailoring messages for first-time visitors versus loyal customers. Showing returnees new items in their favorite categories. Using location data for relevant shipping deals.
Or demographic data for targeted marketing.
Right. It's all about reducing friction by showing the most relevant thing at the right time.
Right.
Relevant pages, relevant offers. It just smooths the path to purchase.
Are there specific tools Shopify owners can use for this?
There's a growing range. AI chatbots for answering questions instantly. Recommendation engines for those dynamic product blocks. Personalized loyalty programs. Even dynamic pricing, though you need to be careful and transparent there.
And privacy is a huge consideration with all this data collection.
Absolutely critical.
Yeah.
You have to be transparent about data use and clearly communicate the value proposition to the customer. You get a better, more relevant experience in return.
Okay, let's talk about the checkout. Cart abandonment, it's the bane of many store owners. This seems like a huge optimization area.
It really is. A complex checkout is a conversion killer. Number one tip, offer guest checkout. Don't force account creation up front.
Removes a big barrier right away.
Instantly. Then, offer multiple payment choices. Credit cards, PayPal, digital wallets like Apple Pay, Google Pay, maybe even Amazon Pay. Let people use what they trust and prefer.
What about showing progress? Like step 1 of 3.
Yeah, progress indicators help manage expectations, reduce anxiety. People like to know where they are in the process.
And the debate.
Well,
One page versus multi-page checkout.
both have merits. One page can feel faster. Multi-page can break things down, feel less overwhelming, especially on mobile. The key is simplicity, whatever the layout. Short steps, clear fields.
Especially on mobile where long forms are just painful.
Exactly. And don't forget trust symbols right there at the checkout. Security badges, review snippets, guarantees. They reassure people at that critical moment.
Calms those last-minute nerves. And the author mentions even the thank you page has potential.
Definitely. Don't just end the conversation there. It's prime real estate for upselling related products, cross-selling, or encouraging social sharing. Keep the engagement going.
Right, let's shift gears a bit to psychology. How can understanding buyer psychology boost conversions? Social proof comes up first.
It's powerful. We look to others to see what's good or safe. So displaying customer reviews and testimonials prominently is key.
Genuine ones, obvious.
Absolutely. Encourage reviews. Yeah. User-generated content photos. Videos of real customers using your product that's even better. Very authentic.
Integrating social feeds, too, showing brand engagement.
Yeah, it builds community buzz. And trust seals, security badges from recognized names, they all build confidence, especially for first-time buyers. Seeing others trust you makes new visitors feel safer.
Then there's scarcity and urgency, the limited time offer kind of thing. How do you use that well?
Carefully and honestly. Limited time deals, countdown timers, low stock alerts, they can nudge people to act faster.
But it has to be real, right? Otherwise it feels manipulative.
Exactly. Fake scarcity kills trust fast. If stock is low, say so. If a sale is ending, make the timer accurate and visible. Used genuinely, it taps into fear of missing out, but don't overdo it.
And visual merchandising. It's more than just nice photos.
Much more. High-quality images and videos are baseline, yes. But think 360-degree views, demo videos showing the product in use. Let people experience it virtually. But also think about the page design, white space, contrast, font size. They guide the eye, highlight key info like the Add to Cart button.
So, testing different layouts, seeing what gets more clicks?
Constantly. Visuals are critical for grabbing attention and making the product desirable.
Okay, underlying all of this seems to be data. Making decisions based on evidence, not just gut feeling.
Absolutely. Data-driven optimization is key. Analytics and testing take the guesswork out. You need to know what's actually working.
Like A/B testing, trying different headlines, button colors, images.
Exactly. A/B testing is fundamental. Or multivariate testing if you want to test combinations of changes. Tools like heat maps and session recordings are also invaluable.
Heat maps show where people click.
Click, tap, scroll. Session recordings let you watch anonymized user journeys. You see exactly where they struggle or drop off. It helps you analyze the conversion funnel properly.
Spotting those specific drop-off points.
Right. Then you form a hypothesis. If I change X, Y will happen. Run a targeted experiment and measure the impact.
Are there specific tools recommended for Shopify?
Sure. Google Analytics is standard, GA4 now, of course. Visual tools like Hotjar or Lucky Orange for the heat maps and recordings. A/B testing platforms like Optimizely or Shopify apps that do this. And increasingly, AI tools like High Conversion that can spot patterns and even suggest tests. But you need to understand the tools to use them effectively.
So it's about having a structured approach to testing.
Definitely. An experimental framework. Define your hypothesis, what success looks like, choose your method, prioritize your tests. Don't try to do everything at once.
And give experiments enough time to collect real data.
Crucial. Don't jump to conclusions too quickly. And remember, small, incremental wins add up over time. It's about continuous iteration.
Makes sense. Let's touch on content and communication strategies. Product pages first, what makes one effective?
Clarity and benefits. Clear, concise descriptions, focusing not just on features, but what those features do for the customer. Price needs to be obvious. Don't make people hunt for it.
Embedding FAQs, maybe, to answer questions right there.
Great idea. Keeps users on the page. And smart cross-selling or upselling, suggesting relevant additions or upgrades.
And the call to action buttons, the CTAs, they need to be crystal clear.
Absolutely. They need to stand out visually. Use clear, direct text. Add to cart. Buy now. Shop the collection. Font size, color contrast, spacing all matter.
And big enough to tap easily on mobile.
Essential. Experiment with the wording, too. Sometimes get yours today might resonate better than just buy now, depending on your brand and audience. Test it.
What about other communication channels? Live chat, email?
Big role to play. Live chat or chatbots can handle pre-sales questions quickly, stopping people from leaving. Email marketing is huge for nurturing leads, recovering abandoned carts, re-engaging past customers.
SMS marketing becoming more common, too.
Yep, for direct, timely messages. Push notifications for flash sales or new arrivals. The key across all channels is keeping messages brief, relevant, and timely. Don't spam people.
Looking ahead slightly, what emerging technologies are shaping Shopify CRO?
AI and machine learning are getting even more powerful for deeper personalization, more predictive insights. Augmented reality, AR, for virtual try-ons, think seeing furniture in your room or trying on glasses.
Voice search is growing too, right? People searching via smart speakers.
Definitely. Progressive web apps, BWAs, blurring the lines between websites and mobile apps. Headless commerce for more design flexibility. Even blockchain for secure transactions and supply chain transparency is on the horizon.
Lots to keep an eye on. So how do you measure success and ensure continuous improvement?
Track your key performance indicators, your KPIs. Conversion rate, obviously, but also average order value, cart abandonment rate, repeat customer percentage. Tailor metrics to your specific goals.
And calculate the return on investment, ROI, for your optimization efforts.
You have to. See what's actually delivering value. Fundamentally, it's about maintaining that culture of testing and optimization. Keep a backlog of ideas. Keep experimenting. Keep refining.
Are there any quick examples or case studies mentioned? Success stories.
The author highlights stores that thrive because they constantly test. Simple things like switching to a one-page checkout boosting sales, or personalized recommendations significantly lifting average order value. But it's also stressed that you learn just as much, maybe more, from tests that don't work. Understanding why something failed helps you refine your approach next time.
Learning from failures is just as important. Okay, final thoughts on future trends. Where is this all heading?
Expect even more predictive analytics from machine learning. Personalization, getting hypergranular, the continued blending of online and offline experiences. Ethical considerations, sustainability, fair trade might play a bigger role in purchase decisions. And the power of building a strong brand community shouldn't be underestimated for driving conversions.
Fascinating. So it sounds like while the tools get more sophisticated, the core principles stay the same.
Pretty much. Understand your customers deeply. Eliminate friction points mercilessly. Provide a genuinely enjoyable, relevant shopping experience. Focus on speed, navigation, personalization, and always, always use data.
Great advice. Start by looking at your current numbers. Find those friction points and just begin testing.
Exactly. Even small improvements in conversion rate can lead to significant revenue growth over time.
Fantastic. Well, that brings us towards the end of this deep dive. And remember, if you're looking to supercharge your Shopify store's sales with smart discount strategies, check out Growth Suite. It's a Shopify app designed just for that. Install it with a click from the Shopify App Store and see the results.
Thanks for diving deep into Shopify conversion optimization with us. We hope this gives you a solid roadmap for improving your store's performance.
Absolutely. Turn those visitors into buyers.